ready for episode 21. Oh my gosh, our podcast can drink.
It's 21.
Cheers. It's 21. It's also November 21st, so it's meant to be. I feel like.
Oh shoot, it is. That's crazy.
Oh,
Serendipity again. It's always been.
And
I got a little bit of your sugar on my cup.
I did too. Sweetness. So we today for episode 21 of So This Happened, we are back at the old stomping grounds. The OG Hopping Gnome. This is now kind of like a venue for you guys, and she's turned it into this beautiful winter wonderland that we're going to talk a whole lot about today, and it's going to be so much fun.
Yeah. Thanks for coming back and for having me.
We're so excited to be here. It's such a blast from the past. It was so funny because before we came over here to set up for the podcast, we walked into the brewery. It's the same normie Fridays. Like, it's the same normals. It's so funny. I love the Gnomies.
Just on the other side of the street.
Yeah. But when we used to walk in every Friday to set up for this show, they'd be sitting up there at the bar watching me set up and talking about the show. It's such a wild thing to see the same faces on a Friday afternoon at home. I love that.
Yeah, they all stuck with you.
They're all just hanging out. I love it. That is community. That's so cool. So Rachel and I like to do a little catch up. It's been a week, and a lot has happened.
A lot has happened. I don't even know what all has happened.
Well, I went to Washington State and got back last night, and that was fun. Wine trip. I had no idea there was like such a wine culture out there. So I was out there visiting Archer Hotel Redmond, which is about 25 minutes somewhere distance from Seattle.
Yeah.
But then they're so close to Woodinville wine country, and they have like Woodinville Hollywood area, Woodinville downtown area, and like these 4 little districts of Woodinville, and it's like just all those little wineries and tasting rooms. And I got to go to 3 of them, and it was for work. It was amazing.
Yeah, I've never thought of that area as a wine country area.
Yeah. Like, I knew we had wine partnerships, but I just didn't realize until you get out there and you see the thing for yourself. You don't realize. You know?
When I think Seattle, I just think rain. But it's raining here.
Beautiful trees. Yeah, a lot of rain.
We do a lot of craft beer, but there's also a lot of wine.
Yeah. That was my week. What about you?
Oh my goodness. See, we saw each other the day before you left, right? Correct?
I believe so. I left on Monday.
What all did I do locally?
I
should have thought about this.
There was a
before
Chiefs
we
game,
started
and then
recording. Oh, I watched the Chiefs game. That one got a little, it was so close for the whole game, and then goodness gracious. But I really didn't do a whole lot out and about, I feel like. Just kind of, I did go stop by my friend Esther's Paint and Sip down at the Dive Beach Bar.
Oh, we've done that, and then come to trivia afterwards.
Yeah, she does one every month there. She does an adult one. But she's going to expand and start doing it at a studio soon, so that's exciting for her. And so then she can actually charge a rate. But she does it for 1 a month for kids, and then 1 a month for the adults at the dive bar.
Yeah.
And drinks are half price.
Oh, fun.
And then she just makes you pay like for your seat, and then whatever donations on top of that she uses for all the supplies and everything. And so
so much fun.
It was fun to stop by and see her. I brought her a little plant for her office.
You're so nice. Plant queen over here.
Yeah, and then that's basically I think all of that I've done that way, and then just preparing for our trip coming up in Kansas City. So packing for that, and not a whole lot. What about you? What did you do this
how's
week?
your week been?
Working.
That sounds like you've been pretty busy.
So on this side, the Gnome side of things, we had a staff meeting with all of our team, and we've got this pop-up bar ready to go for the holidays. So kind of went over, because most everybody we have has been with us and has worked over here, but we have a couple people that haven't worked over here. They've only worked at the other location.
Mind-blowing.
So so being able to talk about, we used to do table service here, and so we're going to do table service here. We don't do that at the new space, so we have to. So for and just like Aaron's coming in a little bit, so it'll be kind of like a regular day for him, but for our new people, we have to kind of go over like how we're doing things. We're taking reservations and just kind of like the setup, and then we're doing some soft openings this week, so that way we can see like what we need. And luckily we're just right across the alley, so if we're like we don't have enough bar towels, or we don't have this over here, we have, everything we have is over there, and we can figure it out. But so doing a lot of work on that, and then I work at United Way full time, so getting ready for kind of year-end giving. We're upping up our workplace campaign season, so I do social media and just getting ready for getting ready for like Thanksgiving. And we had to take we had a potluck at work, and we had to take like a group photo. And everybody's like, "What is this for?" I was like, "This is for Thanksgiving. Everybody get in the photo." So I had to plan ahead. Like we're not gonna have another time
that we're all together.
We're all together. A lot of people take vacation. You know, it's like so get together, and so we're ready. We're ready for that. So
that's the huge thing about business or planning or any social media, planning ahead and getting all the content while you can.
Yes.
Content overload sometimes is hard to sort through.
But you always feel really bad if you don't get it. Like when Sharice and I were talking about a fun reel, and I was like, "Oh, well, we should have done that when we had the team all here. Like more people, and so just like us." And Sharice is doing a great job with the Gnome social media. But a lot of times it's just her.
Sharice is killing it. I love it. I love seeing
I've been loving all the reels and stuff. I think they're super cute.
And everybody's a good sport.
They are such a good sport. Like even if they don't want to do it, you can't tell. Like they do such a great job. I think they like it.
I think they do too.
Right in their job contract.
I think especially Ethan.
Other duties as assigned, right?
That's awesome. You're doing a great job. I have not been back over here since it was the old Gnome. I've been just at the new one. I'm off Victor. So it's really cool coming in here and seeing it like this. It's not just tables and chairs and stuff anymore. And especially at festive, you killed it.
It's definitely killed it.
There's even a little Santa up in this pipe up here.
All of the details that we will never be able to discover all of them. Some of them old details.
Some of it's the old details. Some of it stayed the same. We didn't make a whole lot of changes. So we've been using this space for the last couple of years for private parties. And some special events. We do monthly we call them beer dinners, but beer pairing with Miss Sueno. She does like a menu, like a 5-course menu, and we do different beers. So we've been doing that monthly here. And then we do our Friendsgiving one over at the new Gnome because it's like 50 plus people. Really fun. So but most of them are over here, and so we just have like one big large like table that we all sit around.
Fun family dinner.
People, so we've had birthday parties, we've had retirement parties, we've even had like rehearsal dinners.
I like
that. So we're able to kind of set up tables in a different way, but that's really all that's been going on over here. And so I finally created a new Google listing for like all the Google like nerds, like so people still don't. This is like an issue. So people still think that we're located here. We still have our sign. We're still Douglas facing. We like that because this is still where our brewery is. Our brewery's behind us. That's never changed. But I finally made another group. But I changed the address to the chat room. Is on Victor Street now, not Douglas. But people still get confused. So this might confuse people more. But I did create a new Google listing, and it's called HGBC Venue.
Nice.
So if you make a reservation for the holiday pop-up, that's where it's supposed to take you. It's supposed to take you here. About the 1710 East Douglas, and then under it, like if you search for it, or if you search for 1710 East Douglas, it should pop up, and then it'll say there's pictures of this, there's pictures of different setups at private parties we've had, and it'll say like private parties, pop-up bars, special events.
So it sets that
That's like a venue, So I'm actually hoping that it might be confusing at first, but I'm hoping eventually it'll actually be better to have.
I think
now we have two, so people know that we do have two locations, and that one is the tap room that you go to when you're just wanting to hang out. But if you are attending somebody's birthday party or a pop-up bar or a special event, it might be over here. So.
I like it. It's like I like that you're making a cozy utilization of this space.
I do
so you've got kind of the best of both worlds in like one area. So that's good.
Well, it also tells Google that you are a venue too. Like
we're still
really
here.
Cool.
Well, and I think one of the reasons why people get confused if they haven't like updated their phone or this address was our original business address, so we still get all this grain and everything still obviously delivered here. So this address still exists on the internet. So I'm hoping that this will help.
I think it will, and it'll make it easier making reservations and less confusing. So they're not reserving spots over there.
And people will still go over there, and we'll tell them to come over here. Which is the opposite. When they were coming over here, I'll tell them to go over there. But
you need to like get the same paint a yellow brick road.
I know.
Oh my God, that would be so
or hopscotch, like hopping gnome hopscotch
all
the way over
there. We need to come up with something. Make it a game because we will have some of that for sure. But yes, holiday pop-up bar. This is our first year for doing this, and it is
Nice.
it's over at the original space. What we call it? You guys call it OG.
The OG space.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I think years ago, like 10 years ago is when I started meeting you here.
Yeah.
10 years.
It's so true. It's so crazy.
So, yeah.
So let's go back to that because you are celebrating 10 years right now. That is crazy. It was a 2-day event this summer. It was a 2-weekend event. Like, it was a lot. It was
our birthday month. That was our
birthday
theme.
month.
That was the
I think
month.
I bought a shirt for that. Yeah, I did. I bought the
Seems like
tank top.
something
That
people
was-
would. I think you did.
I
I remember that. Yeah.
I put it on over my shirt.
Yes. And it was, of course, adorable.
Thanks,
Very cute
thanks.
little thing. Yeah. That was at a trivia night, I believe. That
Yep.
was really cool.
Absolutely.
So 10 years of the gnome, that is just, and look how much it's grown. It's so cool to see
love
it. And the community is, obviously, like we just said, the community is still hanging out and, you know, making themselves at gnome and, you know, doing their thing. It's
growing.
great.
And it's changed. You know, the regulars that were at the bar when we first opened in 2015 are not the same. There's a few that have stuck around, but, you know, times change. And so it's been neat to grow. It's been neat to grow. I mean, the brewery side, we've grown that over the years. We started with 6 tanks and now we have 12. So we can,
Good.
we started
That
with
is
5
amazing.
beers and then we had 12 and now we have 16 on tap
Yeah.
at the new place. So now we have cocktails and seltzers and other beverages. And then what's nice about the new space is it is a little bit more family friendly.
That's what I was about to say.
One of my
That's
favorite
true,
parts is watching, like, we've had couples that started to come in, you know, this original space when they were first dating.
Yeah.
And then we've got to see them go to the new space
And now they
and they bring their kids and they play cornhole out in the beer garden
Yes,
and get the food truck and they bike over and that's been really special to like
so
see
much.
That's what I was gonna say too. Is like because a lot of breweries, you know, you don't have the space for them to run around outside and stuff, and it's a nice day. But now that's so great. You have the outdoor space too, and for like live music and stuff.
Yes. Like
So,
music and
all
just
that.
more events, which we've always had events here. And it was always my joke, and Jen knows my joke was always like, we want you all to come, just not all at the same time. And so now everybody can come at the same time. And we can have a lot more events. And the other fun thing is like it was so hard when we'd have like people want us to go brewery hopping.
Yeah.
And so we'd have big groups, we'd have bachelorette parties, party buses come through, and we would be like, well, good luck, and this small space that holds like 50 people, standing room only. Well, now we can reserve tables for you if you let us know. We have birthday parties over there. You bring your cake and your stuff, and we'll have it just set up for you. We've even had some small like graduation parties over there. I mean, this space too, but it doesn't necessarily have to be like a rented like private party. We have this space for a lot of like, especially on the weeknights, like a lot of like happy hours, like all like different industries getting together. So that's always something I want to say, that like people think, oh, do we have to rent this space? No, we have both spaces, and sometimes it's just like you want a few tables. We'll put some reserve signs out, because we have the space to do that now.
Yeah, and that's what's so good too. You have so many tables that people can really sit down and gather over there. So that's great. I love what you've done here now too. It's like you've got 3 living rooms over here. Very we feel like I'm in a little boutique or something.
Yeah, we were
cozy.
going for kind of a cocktail lounge.
I like it a lot. This is so comfortable and soft.
I
could have just
the softest couch I think I've ever felt.
I love it.
So we'll see. And I don't know that we'll change themes, but we wanted to just try the first year of having. We have a lot of little trees because we're a small space, and so we don't have a lot of space for like a giant tree.
Yeah,
and we don't want the tree to be in one corner that like not everybody can see. So
I like that we spread the love.
I do too.
It's done really
very,
well.
We have some fun lights. That was my husband Tori's doing. So you have to come see it. We have these lights that change color. They change color with like the music.
Oh, fun! Yes.
And then Charisse, our taproom manager, is just she kind of took this vision of like we wanted, obviously gnomes, but we want to kind of like winter wonderland, like woodland creatures, cozy mushroom, that kind of thing.
The little mushroom lights.
And so she really did a great job. So
she nailed it.
It's a great mix. Yeah, she really is.
So we hope it's still like feels like gnome, but also like cozy holiday vibes.
It does.
Yeah,
it
for
does.
sure. I love it. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about this pop-up. So when are you officially opening? What's going to be the process with this?
So like I said, it's our first year, so we're just trying to. So we're just gonna do Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evenings to start with. We'll see if we fill up. We might add other days, but that's just kind of how we're staffing it for now. So we launch the Friday after Thanksgiving, so November 28th.
Oh yeah, okay.
And then we'll go through that first week of January, so January 3rd.
Wow, that's gonna be a while.
So we have people trying to
Again, wrong
this
gnome.
happens all the
Wrong
time.
gnome.
People just trying to come in and they're trying to go to the other one. So
guys,
hopefully they make it over there.
Yeah,
do you want us to go over to tell them? You can't.
No, there's a sign on the door that says where to go.
Oh, okay.
So I feel like
they saw it.
the good thing about moving locations right next to each other, less than a mile away, is that at least you don't have to go across it. Wouldn't you hate that if you pulled up somewhere
and then parked and find a parking spot?
and then they're like, no, you moved out to the west side of town. And you're on the east side of town. So at least we're just right here, but hopefully those folks will figure it out. But so
they went the right way.
They were kind of giggling when they walked
we're
out.
just we're around the corner, and people are like, what? And then once you go once, you're like, oh, it's kind of around the corner.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we're doing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, November 28th through January 3rd.
Cool.
And we do have reservations, which is a new thing for us, but it seems like people are getting, the last couple of years, we wanted to jump on this pop-up bar trend.
Yes, for sure.
Because we have this space, and I mean, to be honest, business has not been, I think the holidays used to just be a really big deal.
Yeah.
It's been fine, but it hasn't been as good the last couple of years, and we have all that space, and we're just we tried to figure out if we could do something over there because that's our new space I want people to come to, but we're I just feel like people just want this cozy. We can manipulate this space a little more
absolutely.
and have it be a little more exclusive.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so
a business party could even rent out a smaller business party.
And we do. We have some parties scheduled for the days that we're not open, or we have larger, so we're taking reservations for up to 12 people just because that's kind of our furniture pushed together. But we do have some larger, if you have a larger group, we kind of have that on our website. You can email us and let us know, and if we have the time and the space, we can try to have a larger party in there too.
I was going to ask about numbers, your max numbers, but it seems you can really manipulate and do whatever you need to do.
So we set that up so you can go on our website. It's on our the homepage of the website to make reservations. We also have a Facebook event up that's kind of an ongoing.
Oh, perfect.
And it has a link, and then it's in our bio of our Instagram, and it's everywhere. So we'll continue to post and share about it. But you just go on and make a reservation. You get an hour and a half, which is pretty standard at these types of things, and we'll just see how that goes. It seems to be people kind of making reservations, and people are already starting to do that. We've only been promoting it just a little bit.
So you can just for date nights, you get the reservations of I love that. I mean, especially for a couple that wants to go brew hopping or holiday stuff.
Thanksgiving weekend, I think people have some family, so we have some groups of 8, some groups of 10, some groups of 12, and I think that makes sense. And so you get an hour and a half, and we're open from 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. Like I said, Thursday, Friday, Saturday for now. And then we'll just kind of see how that goes. And then obviously we have regular hours, our regular days at the tap room and special events and things there. But so that's kind of just keeping it really simple with that. And then we have special, some of the beers will be the same as you can get at the other locations. Are you ready for me to talk about the menu?
Yeah, let's go.
We have fun menus. We have the boards and everything up over there, and then we have little table tent things, and I was worried it was going to be too dark, and I was I think people need menus that they can
I like it.
What if it's too dark? So we have fun paper menus.
I like it.
And so we are going to have a few things that you can't get at the regular location.
That exclusivity.
You were drinking, right? So tell them what you're drinking.
I'm drinking the Cinnanome. The Cinnanome.
Yeah.
That's very delicious.
We both did Cinnanome.
I guess so. Cheers to that.
So the Cinnanome is our amber, our CB amber. And we add a pound of cinnamon sticks in the boil. So it's a cinnamon amber. We call it Cinnanome. And actually, I think this is the first round is a little weaker. I think we're gonna add a little more cinnamon in it. We'll just have to kind of test it out.
That's exciting.
We might add a little more.
It does have that festive flavor to it.
I love it.
Yeah,
it's really
it makes
good.
me feel like I'm sitting by a fireplace.
Yes, that's what we want. The other beer that's unique over here is the Maple Brown. And these both we've done, if you're familiar with the firkins and the special events. And so instead of doing that, we're just having them at so the maple brown is our brown-eyed gur, so it's kind of the brown ale, so it's a little darker color. It's got more of a little bit of a nutty flavor, more of a little bit of coffee, nutty, and then it has maple syrup in it. So
I love maple syrup.
It always comes through that maple, always, and you can smell it like when you're putting it to your.
And I think it makes it so smooth. It was really smooth.
It really does. I love it.
And we have a couple of and then we'll have a couple of IPAs. Obviously, the HBIC sour will be here. Don't worry. We have our Munich Lager, and we'll have some other beers coming through. The menu won't necessarily be the same every week. But there'll be some of the staples that you can get here, some new ones. And we have some cocktails. We have some that you'll be able to get at both locations. We always do, I don't know if you're familiar, we do seasonal cocktails. And we'll have one that's special for here. So we're going to have a blood orange cranberry sangria. So we're calling that 'Tis the Season Sangria. And then I'm drinking the mistletoe margarita, which is a pomegranate margarita.
Cheers! I'm gonna have to give a little sample of that. I love pomegranate.
And those will be available at both locations soon, if they're not over there yet. And then we'll have a old fashioned, a holiday that also has maple syrup and cardamom in it. It's going to be really fun. So that'll be a special old fashioned just for our little pop-up bar.
I love that. Make it extra cozy.
And we have a new holiday beer. So we'll have other things as time goes on. Our winter wheat's always really popular. That'll change to Give Me Some More. The s'mores winter wheat. We'll have Frank's peanut butter oat milk cookie stout. That'll be just over here.
That sounds delicious.
So that's a fan favorite. These are our dog that's no longer with us, Frank. But that'll be special. So we had to brew we have a new dog named Charlie. Yeah. So we had to brew a new beer for her. And so that's going to be a little bit lighter because a lot of times you start to get into darker beers for the holidays. So I wanted something a little lighter. So it's going to be a wheat beer. It's going to have peaches and vanilla. And so we're calling it Charlie's Christmas Cheer. That will be on it both locations. So that's a brand new beer this year. So that's something to check out.
I know, that sounds delicious.
Yeah. Sounds like a peach cobbler.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll be just a little bit of the peach wheat's always the peach glaze is always really popular. So it won't be just like that, but it'll be like a hint of peach, a hint of vanilla, just a little. But a little bit lighter.
That's so fun. You guys just get to play around with all of that.
Yeah, really cool.
I love that.
Yeah. So brand new stuff. Yeah.
That's a lot. You guys have really grown your menu. I remember there were only like so many on the board when I first started.
And we'd run out, and then we'd have like 2 beers.
So true.
We're like, we promised if you come, like, it was like the second weekend we were open, we had an IPA and a stout, and it was like hot out.
Oh my
God.
God.
We're like, please come back, try them both. Do you want me to just give them both to you now, or do you want to start with one?
Yeah.
It's very easy to take orders, but we're like, please come back, we'll have more. So we had about 5 or 6 for a very long time, and then we added more fermenters, and so Tori was able to grow, and then we had about 8 to 12 for a long time. And we always have 16 on over there.
Wow.
Plus a hard seltzer, plus 2 cocktails. We have a hop water, which is non-alcoholic. And then some other options.
And you had like a kombucha for a while or something like that.
And we have some of those options over here too. So we have on the menu to ask your server if you are looking for something else. But we have other options.
That really covers the whole basis, so everyone can have something they enjoy. That's great.
For the Gnomies, for the long-time Gnomies, there's kind of a running inside joke here.
Oh.
About how many the Douglas. Let's talk about that.
No, we don't have the Douglas. Don't even ask. Okay,
they have a little poster up in the tap room that says how many days it's been since somebody's asked about the Douglas.
Oh my gosh!
I
don't know this story.
Did you ever have the Douglas Avenue
It was
Pale Ale?
so
I
good.
don't think so.
Okay,
so
one of our original flagships was a Belgian Pale, which is similar to our Saison, but our Saison, while it's light drinking, is 8%, so it was a little bit lighter than that, had just a little bit of different flavor. We called it the Douglas Avenue Pale Ale because our location was originally on Douglas.
Right.
And it went really well at first, and then the more beers we got, it seemed like we would just sit on it. And it would just sit, and it wouldn't go bad or anything. The kegs beer lasts a while, but we just would not move. And he's like, I never have to brew this. People there was 5 regulars that would come in and drink it regularly, and then maybe 10 people tops.
Oh my gosh.
And so we decided as we started getting new beers, and then trying to figure out, it's kind of fun, like when you think about it, like what our original flagship beers were, and what we considered like this, as we added like the sours, and more, we needed more IPAs and more things to like, and more stouts, and so to kind of balance out our standard offering list, so you have a little something for everyone. And we decided to stick with the saison. The saison was original. The steampunk saison was originally just a seasonal, and so we decided to make that a flagship, or make that a standard offering, and then take the Douglas Avenue Pale away. And most people didn't notice, but some people did not like that.
They cannot let it go,
and they still bring it up. And then we moved over there and we're like, we're not even on Douglas anymore. So we've already had people ask us, we're doing this pop-up at the Douglas location. Are you bringing back and it's like, no.
Oh my gosh.
You're just on have people put like money in the swear jar when you're trying to ask about
it.
I
mean, they have a call-out board, so did I just reset it to 0?
Right. No, I'm sure somebody's already asked about it today. We have the Victor Street Hazy IPA. That's one of our top sellers, and that is on at this location as well.
Nice.
I'm not saying we won't ever do the Douglas Avenue Pale ever again, but it's definitely not something
you said that.
They're gonna do. I know. We joked at our 10th anniversary party that we should bring it back, and then Tori was just like, no. Yeah, maybe we'll do something someday, but that is not something that is not in the plan.
Yeah. So what you have going on now and brewing now sounds and tastes delicious. So I think you've got a really good wide variety already.
Well, and I love that ritual. Like you guys have that. Like it's a thing that like
it is.
Your community is that strong that though everyone knows like this funny little inside joke.
Yes. And we love that we have
so
that.
Cool.
Yeah,
it's
well,
very special.
I was on it. I was not aware, and
You'll
now
see
I know.
a little marker thing that says like this many days since somebody asked about the Douglas Avenue Pale.
Well, I'm glad I didn't see that sign before I heard this story, because I would have been asking.
I feel like Tim and I every once in a while we'll forget about it for a long time, and then we'll see it, and then we'll ask it just to break it. Just to break it.
That's totally Tim would. Just to poke the bear.
But then I'm just sitting there giggling because I think it's funny.
Where's the marker? Or the chalk?
Yeah.
Those kind of rituals, like you're like, so every year I feel like some of the same seasonals come back.
Yep.
Every year you guys have you have these rituals that we always have, if you've been a long time Gnome, or even if you're a new Gnome, like we have these things that we just look forward to, and they bring us all together for these months. So we have our own Gnome traditions, which is so much fun.
Yeah, I think that this pop-up's going to end up being
I know, I hope so.
It's going to be a new one. And so new Gnomies and original Gnome, OG Gnomies can just enjoy.
Yeah, I love that.
And, be just as surprised together. It's so cool.
Yeah, it's been cool seeing the whole transformation for sure.
This is insane. I love this so much. I was trying to picture what it was going to look like. I knew it would be cozy and adorable.
Yeah. We've always been known as cozy, and so that's what we wanted to continue with. And so far, that seems to be. Eddie from Wichita by UB rolled through, and that's what his group said too. He's like, oh, it's so cozy in here.
Yeah.
It's like, that's what we were going for. So.
Well, and even without the Christmas decorations and everything, it's always been a cozy vibe that you guys have made because of the vibes and the energy and
the way the windows up there fog up at night.
I think that'll happen again.
I'm sure it will.
When we get pretty full with the pop-up, we might see those windows fog up again, which is one of the things that the OGs will.
I love that so much. It's such a cool
People
vibe.
are like, ew, what? We're like,
no,
that
so
just,
cool.
It meant it was like,
we're not like talking
about in here.
Yeah, not the Titanic or anything.
No.
No, this is
almost
people would like put like
that hands.
No. You know what I'm talking about? Yes.
But this is like very reminiscent.
If you drove by, people would look for that. If you drove by and it was real foggy in here, you knew like it might come back later. Yeah. So you don't have to do that now. You make a reservation. We will also take walk-ins. I do want to say that. So we don't know. I mean, I hope we are. I don't expect to be like completely full all the time every day, especially Thursdays. I'm really promoting because we do trivia every Thursday at 7:30 at the regular tap room. So I'm really like come on by for a little reservation here and then go to trivia.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So far Thursdays seem to be the slowest days, but any day. make a reservation. If not, we'll definitely take walk-ins as we have space available.
Yeah.
We've included a few bar seats in our reservation platform just because people do like to sit at the bar.
Yeah.
But we also have like some extra seats and some extra chairs and things that we can make work if people just pop in. So we don't want to deter. We say like reservations only, but we just to try to get people to make a reservation so we're prepared. But we want people to know that we will also be open for walk-ins on those Thursday, Friday, Saturdays.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yes.
So those are going to be pop-up days.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
as long as there's space, of course.
Yeah.
Can people call?
Oh my God, I love
check,
that so much.
We'll probably put, Sharice is, I say we, Sharice is going to be posting a lot about kind of like some of our other friends like at Norton's and places that have, they have pop-up bars or like the igloos, and they'll be like, hey, we have an open reservation tonight, or we're taking, so we'll do things like that, like, hey, we have a lot of space, walk on in, or we have reservations open, so we'll be constantly like posting, putting that in the stories, putting that in the event, we have the pop-up bar event, so always be looking for that. So we don't want to deter people from that. And if you do try to come in and we're full, then you can go to our other location because it's right around the corner and has lots of the similar options. So funny. And if you have a large group, that's what we're saying. I kind of mentioned that earlier, like a really large group, like more than 12 people. And you want to have like a reservation type experience, we can reserve some tables at the other space too. So we have more space over there, and it'll be Christmassy over there too. Not the same, but
I have not gotten my Christmas tub out yet.
I haven't
at home.
I feel behind this year. I feel like everyone's.
Well, you got this one done.
Well, they started Christmas right after Halloween this year.
Yeah. Don't they always? But
it seems early. It seems like personally people are getting their trees. Yeah, I think so too. And maybe we just need a little more cheer this year.
Yeah, I'm sitting here and looking at your reindeer ears and all the lights. I'm like, okay, when we get back home from our trip, I'm gonna get my tent out and switch from fall to Christmas.
Yeah,
I'm trying to do like a little at a time. That's all I can like wrap my head around. Like, let's start with the tree. I don't know. We have the dog. I don't know if this dog's gonna get into stuff or not. I don't know. She likes to chew on she doesn't chew on like shoes or anything like that. But like receipts.
Weird.
Like tissues.
I heard they do that because like urban cages because it's like plucking feathers.
Yeah.
What type of dog is she?
Oh, she is like a bull terrier, like pit bull mix.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe just I think that's why a lot of dogs do that is because it's like
So I'm nervous to like some of these ornaments that are like thinner, like paperish material.
Maybe just keep them
don't
high.
Yeah, don't be munching on my stuff because she'll like take things and like put it in her kennel and like munch on it. Let's not do that.
Secretive.
So we'll have to see with Charlie. I gotta get some holiday pictures of Charlie to promote this beer too.
So
I gotta dress her up.
Oh, yes. Maybe she'll be. Have you dressed her up before?
No. We just got her last spring. So she's 5. So she's very well trained.
You don't know whether she's
make your little reindeer out of her.
I know.
Our little Olaf's wearing sweaters.
Or yes, you're right. No, of course, has to be.
Yeah. She doesn't seem to like mind like wearing things, but we haven't put any costumes on her yet. So
it's gonna be interesting to
we'll
find
see.
out.
You'll see pictures on Instagram.
I can't wait. I love pictures of doggies.
I know, especially when they're dressed up. Olaf gets mad when you take the sweater off of him.
I love the name Olaf. It's perfect.
So cute.
He is a dapper little guy.
He is. He's a little snowball, that one. We don't know how he came by. He just showed up one day.
He showed up in my garage one day.
Very small alien dog.
Olaf. I love it.
Festive name.
Yeah. Well, I think it's time for our fun little lightning round.
Yeah.
I just have a few little random, like, kind of fun little questions.
Hit us with it.
And we'll go around. We'll start with Stacy and then Rachel and then me. And just kind of answer the question and then we'll just banter about it for a minute.
Sounds good.
Okay, so your holiday pop-up drink of choice, like if it were anywhere else, would it be like a spiced ale, a mulled wine, or if you were here, a flight?
Probably a spiced ale.
Spiced ale, yeah. That sounds good. What about you, Rachel?
Oh, a festive drink.
Yeah, would it be a spiced ale, mulled wine, or a flight?
I think I'd start with a flight just because I like to try new things.
Yeah.
But then I think whatever you were talking about, sorry, this isn't on the list, but your old fashioned you were talking about. Like a smoky
cocktail.
A smoky
yeah.
old fashioned sounds really nice.
Amazing.
It smells really nice, like with a smoky smoke. You know how they smoke the wood and stuff like that. It's always fun.
Yeah. I love those. Tim's been making those lately too. We have the kit at our house, and he loves to make the smoke.
That's bougie. That is.
He and Theo, Josie's boyfriend, they like nerded out over. I think it was last Thanksgiving or last Christmas, and now Theo has a set and Tim has a set.
Oh man, I have seen those. I think they're kind of pricey, but I had one that was like that. They served to me and then lifted it off.
So
I think it was a bonefish or something. They did it.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, it was tasty.
I think I agree with Stacy on that. The spice deal. I love trying. Like,
I mean, I am enjoying this.
Yeah.
I
like a mulled wine too, and I absolutely love a flight. But I had a flight just the other night when I was in Washington. I had Postdoc Brewing. Oh my God, their beers are good.
But I think with festive drinks, I think it's like a place and time sort of thing too.
It really is.
You know,
what's the vibe?
Are you sitting around with family around the Christmas tree? Then maybe
it's
like
mulled wine.
maybe it's mulled wine or
like
eggnog or something.
Yeah.
Eggnog. I love eggnog.
Yes, I could gulp it down. It's dangerous to keep at home, and my God, it's so filling too.
So good.
But like if it's like this, just chit chatting, you know, a nice ale or something.
That's
it's
true. It's on the situation.
Yeah. If you're at dinner, maybe then the whiskey or something. Yeah.
All right. So our most chaotic holiday movie family, would it be Griswolds or McAllisters?
Griswolds.
Griswolds.
Yeah, sure.
Cheers to the Griswolds.
My favorite. That's what your glasses. Oh, I didn't even talk about the glasses. So
Let's talk about that.
We always have holiday merch. We didn't do as much clothing this year, but we have some fun. They say no for the holidays glasses, and we have the cocktail glass and the. So we're serving out of them at the pop-up bar, but we're also selling them at both locations. But the one that Jen is drinking out of is hard to see, but
it's got the Christmas tree.
It's that we did a baseball tee back in the day that said no for the holidays, and it has like the car from Christmas Vacation. So that's what that is.
Oh,
So
that's a nice little
you want to get your hands on
that.
these glasses.
Yes.
Yeah, they're so cute.
So my dad always puts on a holiday movie with her dinner, and it's usually the Griswolds or A Christmas Story.
Yep.
Oh,
That's
A
our
Christmas
Story.
Story.
And
So
I
good,
got him one year the bunny suit outfit PJs that little boy gets, and he put him on. He stood at the top of the stairs waiting for the picture.
Like a pink nightmare. I have the actual leg lamp that my family and I have an old Victorian home, so I put it in the front window.
I love that.
It's so cool. I love that so much. I love your house too.
I would honestly leave that out all year round.
I know. I think that we should bring it over here. We'll see.
It would be kind of
I
funny.
think Sparky's has one, but we don't want to copy.
Everyone loves it.
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay, best holiday host snack. Would it be soft pretzel, charcuterie, or Christmas popcorn mix?
Ooh.
Probably charcuterie if I was hosting at home. I mean, here we brought the popcorn back. I'll say it here first.
I love it.
We weren't gonna really promote it because we want the Gnomies to be surprised that we bring the popcorn. And the popcorn will go over to the new space and after the holidays, but it's over here.
Oh, that's
like
so
the
cool.
old days. You have a little snack, and popcorn is like my favorite thing. So
I love popcorn too.
But I feel like if I'm hosting or if I'm bringing something, charcuterie is usually like a go-to.
I think it's also a numbers game. Charcuterie is to feed more people.
Yeah.
Popcorn, I guess, depending how much you get.
Yeah.
But I'm like, who says popcorn can't be on a charcuterie board?
That's so true. That's so true.
And soft pretzels, come on. Just toppings.
Yeah, let's just do that. I say we all agree
Girl
on that.
dinner is what I
Girl
say.
dinner.
Charcuterie can be anything.
That's
It's
true.
popcorn. We're just gonna add popcorn.
Exactly. So I couldn't even choose. It depends, again, situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do like to have little snackies when I drink. So.
Yeah, absolutely. I
Or
know.
movie-
eyeballing that
movies.
lit up popcorn.
Yeah, for
It's just
movies.
buttery shining at me over there. That popcorn.
Oh, yeah. The glow of the popcorn.
Yes.
It's nice
So
food lighting.
nostalgic.
I know. We have a light above it that is like that's on. That's like a kind of our emergency light that always stays on. And I had to turn that off because that light bulb stays on because it keeps the popcorn fresh. We use Colonel's popcorn and that's what keeps. And it's like, can you switch that out? Because we don't want it to be too bright in here. Yeah, we're worried about the popcorn being too bright.
That's funny. I would have done the same thing. Smart move.
Yeah.
Smart move.
Very smart. Okay, here's a really good question.
Okay.
Does Santa drink stouts or sours? What do you think?
Oh, stouts.
Stouts, unless he's like reading the naughty list, then I bet he's drinking sours.
You can like dip, there are certain stouts you like dip your cookies in. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I definitely.
You gotta wash
see a
those
stout.
cookies down.
Yes.
I
I
think
know
we're
he'll
all
be getting
gonna
your
know.
marshmallow one when you go marshmallow
Yes.
mode.
Ooh,
Yes.
yes.
It's fun.
Yeah, I think Santa's a stout man.
I don't know. I see Mrs. Claus whipping up like a spiked hot cocoa
Oh.
or eggnog,
Yeah.
you know, or the elves handing it to him and getting Oliver's beard. That's one of my
Yeah.
pictures. Isn't that creepy?
Dribble down.
Santa has a flask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's actually, have you seen, it's called Fat Man. It's a Santa movie.
Oh yeah.
I love that movie. And he does try to carry a flask. And at one point, his Mrs. Claus like goes, "Oh, you forgot something," and then like snags it and is like, "Here, drink this instead," and gives him hot cocoa.
Yeah.
He's like, "Fine." I like that.
I've never seen that. I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
check that
watch
one
it.
out. Maybe when we're at Hannah's this weekend. Okay, this last one's kind of weird, but are we wrapping gifts for 3 hours, or would you rather bottle beer for 3 hours?
Oh, I've never bottled beer.
I've never bottled it either.
I have a little bit. We haven't done a lot of bottling here, but I don't know. I'm not great at wrapping gifts either.
Me either.
At least with the beer, you know, you can like drink some.
Yeah.
You can drink while you're bottling.
Anything you do, like if you've ever done a collaboration beer day with us, if you've ever like you're drinking while you're working, so I would go with that.
Drinking while
Yeah.
You can do both. You can tie a little ribbon
Yeah,
around the neck
yeah.
of it and call it wrapping.
That's
Yeah.
true. I need somebody to like make it so it all like when I wrap presents, so I don't have to. I always have too much paper. I always have to cut all the paper off.
Yeah.
And the folds
I
and
love
tape.
wrapping gifts. I would totally spend 3 hours wrapping gifts.
Oh.
I loved it. I used to
Yeah.
work for this woman. She would have me help wrap all of her Christmas gifts for her family, and she had a Hallmark membership. So she had the velvety paper.
Absolutely
she had the
gorgeous.
thick paper. She had all of the prettiest ribbons. So I just got to have so much
Oh,
fun. Like it was like a little elf downstairs in the room, just like wrapping hundreds of presents.
Creative, like
It was so
just
fun.
I took like a bow making class one time, but I think I've forgotten how to do it. I was trying to do it like last year. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't know. It's been a while.
I've done a normal bow. It's fine, you know. But
I know for a fact that I would not want to wrap Christmas gifts for 3 hours straight because I don't even like to start wrapping Christmas
gosh.
gifts.
Oh, I've
so
done it
it's
for like
definitely
8 hours.
bottling beers for me because,
Love
like
it.
you mentioned,
Yeah.
you can sip
One for
on
me.
that.
Yes.
One.
Hey, I didn't say
How
did
did
we
we
break
didn't say
it?
how many we're bottling? Maybe
That's
we're just like a
true.
6-pack.
That's
I
true.
remember. Yeah, that's true.
We do more canning over here, but sometimes
Yeah.
sometimes it's not a huge amount.
Yeah, I love wrapping presents. I make a whole thing of it. I like to get it all
Right.
out and put on a movie and get a little
Yes,
drink,
that's
and then I
fun.
like make it a whole thing. And then if
That's good.
if it's like I'm wrapping my brother's Christmas present, I'm like, stay downstairs.
You're talking about like going back to the whole romanticize your vibe.
I
that we talked about
do.
with
Yeah, I like to
Jenny.
set up the whole thing. Like so when I
Yeah.
get back too, I plan on when I decorate. I
Yeah.
like to put on a Christmas
Yep.
movie.
Yeah.
I usually something in the oven is great, you know, some
Yep.
cookies or something, and then wearing something festive like my Santa hat, of course. Once I whip it out,
Yes.
Yeah.
and then just like start decorating while that's going on.
Yeah, that's
Gotta set the
perfect.
vibe, you know.
That's
so
good. You know,
true.
those are the things like you don't get those moments back, and I feel like sometimes
No.
we feel like
Yeah.
like we were talking a little bit earlier about we feel like we're behind and we just need to get it done.
Yes.
And I
You
hate
need to
doing
enjoy
that.
it.
Like
Yeah.
I like decorating, and I don't have kids, so it's not as special, but it's still like a
still special.
tradition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I either put on a movie or I put on music.
Yeah.
I have like my little,
It
candles
feels
and
good.
things, and it's like it is supposed to be like a thing that you want to do, and so I have to keep that
Yes.
in mind. So sometimes I remind myself like I don't have to do. Not every year has to be the same. I don't have to do as many,
That's
but I
so
want to have a
true.
tree and I want to have
Yeah.
like a few things
Yeah.
just to like because when you are having a bad day
Yeah.
and you look at your tree,
It's so nice.
See,
it
that's
makes
it's like
things
a
better.
Yeah.
It's like a reframing. I should put up the
Yeah.
decorations because it needs to get done, or I want to put up
Yes.
the decorations because I know I'm going to love it when I
Yeah,
sit down.
exactly. And that's why I
And
like
that's
setting the
yeah,
vibe.
and maybe that's why everybody's doing it earlier because they just want to enjoy them for a little bit longer.
That's true.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah.
also why I've left my Halloween decorations up longer.
I know.
Yeah, I saw pumpkins
We don't
on the
get
porch.
Halloween is very short season.
Yeah,
I know,
it
it's
is.
We don't get
that's
long
too
enough with
short.
Because it was
Halloween.
hot, and then
I
now,
know.
and now it's still fall weather. It's not quite
Yes,
summer.
and the leaves.
Yeah.
The leaves just started finally
Yeah.
falling last week.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
It's just
Oh, I
now
know.
time for
We
pumpkin
have not
spice
planned.
latte, but we're already
Yes.
tired of them.
Yes, because it starts in August. I know. Yeah.
Spicy.
Maybe some places it's fall in August, but not in Kansas.
No,
Not right now.
definitely,
Not right
absolutely
now.
not even close.
Yeah, that's definitely
Yeah.
it's making it less of a task and more of an event.
Yeah, and I hope that's what people feel when they come here, that they can enjoy. And I think that's why people like we make this special reservation. It's this like special experience that you only get one time a year, and then they bring their friends and they dress up in their holiday sweaters or whatever.
With their like
Get the
light
best
up
photos.
ties.
Yes, and or they make it a date night or whatever it is, and it's just really special.
It is
and I love that we
special.
can like join in that.
Yeah, and so thank you for
party.
letting us do this here with you, because I'm feeling immersed into the holiday spirit now.
Absolutely, yeah.
Like,
This was probably day one.
color furniture, and gosh, I'm looking at your sparkly antlers and
I know. I gotta find my holiday gnome costume. I was telling
Oh
Jenna.
my gosh.
Last time I was on the show, I think I was wearing my
Yeah,
the holiday gnome.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten in the tubs to get out on my. I have like a whole
talked
tub
about
of
that.
like holiday sweaters, and
Oh my gosh.
it seems to grow every year, and I need to get.
I know you guys are making me feel I was lacking over here. I should have brought a hat
No,
or
you look
something.
great. You look amazing. Black works anytime.
Okay.
Always works.
And it's still like not that cold out.
I
so
know.
I know.
Do it while
know.
you can.
I was like, I'm gonna put on a sweater, but I
Little warm.
would have gotten hot.
Yeah.
I do have an elf outfit. It's like an elf onesie.
Ooh,
It's so funny. It has
fun.
jingle bells on it, but I get
That's
so
fun.
hot in it. So
Yes.
I was like, I can't do
Those
that.
are hot. Yeah.
I feel like you have outfits for everything.
What do you mean?
Oh, you know what I mean.
I know. I think it's too. Like,
I have a
like,
phallic costume. I think that's what she's talking about.
for everything.
For everything.
Well, I hate like my costume. I have like almost like a whole closet now. I used to have a tub. And
Yeah.
it's just like too much. But then when you get rid of something, then there'll be a theme, and
And
you're
you're
like,
like,
I
always
just got rid of
another
the thing.
I know, and you and Tori always knock a theme out of
Yeah.
the park. I feel like you guys nail it
We
every
try.
time.
It's so
And I hate to
fun.
like not be on theme. Like
You
if
guys
something's
are so
something
good
gonna
at that.
work, or I don't want to be the one that it's like, oh man, or like we're red day, and I'm like, oh, I got rid of that red shirt.
I know.
It's like,
hold
why
on
is
to
it always
mine.
like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I've been used to try to get rid of things and minimize and all that, but I don't know. I think sometimes it's okay to hang on.
Oh,
And
yes,
sometimes
sure.
I'm out of style now so
It
much.
does.
I know. It's wild how that
I got
happens.
rid of all like my chunky jewelry because now I'm the delicate
Yeah.
necklaces, but I'm pretty sure that
Oh, the
chunky jewelry's
chunky's
gonna
coming
come back
back.
in.
Yeah.
The
And
side
you're gonna
parts
wish
and
you kept
all.
that. Yeah.
Just
Yes, we're bringing it back.
Woo! Go millennials. It's gonna be great. So we're coming up at the end of the year, 2025, which
Oh my
is
gosh.
blowing my mind still.
it goes by so quick.
But the cool thing about that is like you guys nail the end of the year situation. So let's talk about what you have coming up and what
Yeah.
kinds of things we have to look forward to until January. Besides the pop-up.
So
The
yeah, the
pop-up's gonna be
pop-up
amazing.
bar, definitely do that. But of course, we're still open Tuesday through Sunday at the tap room on Victor Street, and we have kind of like you were saying, Jen was saying, a lot of the traditions that we've come to know and hope that you all discover. So we have some fun themes. So we do. I mentioned we do trivia every Thursday. We have holiday themed trivia. I think
I
one
was gonna
round is going to
ask.
be holiday movies only. We're just talking about holiday
Oh
movies,
my
like
God.
all specific to
I'm
holiday
gonna
movies.
nail that.
So that's December 18th.
Okay.
And then we have, we're tapping, actually the day before on the 17th, we're tapping the Give Me Some More Winter Wheat. So that's a beer that we always brew with Brandon Johnson, our councilman in this district.
nice.
And Joseph Shepard might be joining in because he's the new
Perfect.
incoming. And so
Awesome.
Brandon's going to have to like pass the mash paddle.
Oh,
With
nice.
tears.
Yeah, tear.
Aw.
But yeah, so that was, and he named it Give Me Some More because he loves Busta Rhymes, and his wife Danielle Johnson is a big s'mores fan, so it all fit together. So he can just continue to do that with us,
Oh,
but we
sure,
like to make
yeah.
it like a district representative thing, and they get to choose a nonprofit that will get part of our sales too of that beer. So we
that's
have that
lovely.
December 17th,
Okay.
and it's Dorothy's Lane, which is a nonprofit I'm not super familiar with.
No, I've never heard of
It's
that.
a smaller. They do a little bit of everything. A little bit of like homelessness services, some food. Right now that's a bit, food insecurity is a big thing.
Yeah.
There might be a little bit of like domestic violence support and things like that.
Right,
So
yeah.
so we'll kind of all learn more about that, and that's why we like to do it because we can shed light on. And they're usually in this district.
Yeah.
So kind of our neighborhood nonprofits that maybe need a little love,
Yeah.
and maybe we need to spread the word. And,
Yeah, I love that.
So raise awareness kind of thing. So that'll be the 17th. Yeah, I said the 18th is holiday trivia. We have, and then, that's a big week. It all just happened at once.
Yeah.
The 19th, we
As
have
it
a
does.
new partner. You know, we love doing community
Yes.
events and collaborations. Get your color on. Get your color on.
Get your
Okay.
Is a coloring, adult, grown-up coloring.
Yay, fun.
So we're going to do
Love
holiday coloring sheets on Friday the 19th. There's going to be potentially a DJ. We have a food truck. It's going to be a whole
What?
thing. And we're working on Galentine's Day for
Yay.
February.
Oh,
So stay
fun.
tuned. With maybe some, you mentioned a phallic costume.
Hey.
Maybe
So we're
some
bachelor
naughty
party.
for the you know, this is like.
If you need a special appearance, I charge by the hour.
I know. She was so cute. She was like, "Are you the owner of this?" It's a great small business for her. She works with the art community. She works with small businesses to bring it. She creates these coloring
Oh,
sheets,
that's
and
so
so she's like, "I
cool.
holiday one." She goes, "Oh, we'll do gnomes," and she was like, "I kind of like to work on something a little spicy, a little naughty for Galentine's. Are you up for that?" And I was like, because we were talking about how we were family friendly, and I said, "Well, yeah, but we're 21 and older is like our demographic though,
Right,
so
yeah.
we'll just go ahead and do that."
Yeah.
So working on fun stuff. So that's on
that'll
that
be
Friday,
funny.
and then we have. You can't forget about Festivus. If
No,
you
ever.
celebrate Festivus, people ask when's Festivus. It's December 23rd, of course. If you're a Seinfeld fan or you've ever heard about people talk about, that's where that
It's
comes
Christmas
from.
Eve.
Christmas Eve at the Gnome. It's a Tuesday. We usually open at 3 on the weekdays. We're opening at noon. Actually, open at noon that whole week. We're closed Christmas Day, but open
Yeah.
at noon the whole week. We're gonna open at. We do air our grievances. We have a poll.
Yeah, I love this whole
So
thing.
we
It's
gather
so fun.
around the Festivus pole.
I love it.
We usually have some special beer tappings. We'll just
Oh, I
have a
love
lot of
that.
fun. It's always
It's
just a lot of
awesome,
fun.
yeah.
So that is a great day
Gosh,
to come out.
what
And I
a
feel like a lot of
busy
people. I feel like a lot of people don't work. I mean, we're open a little bit Christmas Eve too, but a lot of people don't work Christmas Eve, and it's weird when like
Yeah.
every year. This is why I love Thanksgiving so much, because it's always everybody has like Thursday, Friday off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Christmas is always like this like.
No one knows.
Okay, it's a Thursday. Like we don't know if we're gonna do trivia on New Year's Day because it's New Year's Day, but it's also a Thursday. Like, are people going to work Friday? I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't feel like people are starting their diets till like the next week. For
Mud
sure.
Club Day.
It's called a liquid.
Oh yeah, I
diet.
forgot about Mud Club Day. So we have so we're releasing. Well, this will be after this. Mud Club's
Yeah.
a release, the 2026 Mud Club, and then we have Mud Club reunion on New Year's Eve.
Yeah. Oh, New
At
Year's
the-
Eve.
at the-
Okay. Yeah.
at the
That's
regular
right.
Tap room. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's where you can bring it. If you've ever been a Mud Club member, even if you don't do it every year, or if you are a Mud
Yeah,
Club,
all
you
the
bring your
mugs.
favorite mug. You can bring all the mugs like Jen, or you can bring your favorite mug. We call it Mud Club Reunion. It's usually really popular during the day because people have plans
So
for New
much
Year's
fun.
Eve. But yeah, so we do that on New Year's Eve. So lots of fun stuff. Everything is on Facebook. Everything's on our website. We send out e-newsletter. Sign up for that so you
Yeah.
can find out all the fun stuff happening at both locations.
Yeah, you've got so much going on. Such a
It's
busy
the
month.
season of the Nomi.
Yeah.
We want to have, and that's the thing. It's like it's not everybody's gonna come to everything, but it's a little
No.
something for everyone
Yeah.
at both spots. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's the time of year where I feel like it's fun to do like all of the things.
It
Like,
is.
It just really is. If you can pack it in.
Because
And
Yes,
have it
like
in
you were
the
saying,
days,
it goes
it's
by
so much
faster
fun.
and faster every year. So
It
enjoying
does.
those moments and doing
Yeah.
all the things is what I've been really trying to be intentional about doing.
I know.
And
So-
then
Me
walking
too.
into a place
Yeah.
where
It's
you
hard
know
It is.
everyone.
to get out of your
So
comfort zone,
Yeah.
and then you might have your own work and family
Yes.
and,
Oh,
and
gosh,
things
yeah.
that you have to
It's
do
a
and
whole
your
thing.
own holiday parties, but just trying to do it. I mean, yes, do I wish we didn't have to do like all of our holidays
Yes.
in 1 month and maybe we could spread it into January and then we do nothing in January? Everyone's like
Such a
depressed.
dud.
Yes, I know.
But that's just the way it is.
That's
So
the
we're gonna
way-
do
this
as
is
much
the way
as we
we do
can.
it.
We're open all year, so you don't have to go away in January.
Yeah.
But that's we're gonna do as much as we can while we can.
Yeah.
I love that.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, oh my gosh, there's so much to look forward to, and holy cow, we did
There
this
is.
again. This is so cool. It's been
Yeah.
such a great show.
So
Such
I
a
think
great
this is a
episode.
good one. Episode 21 on the 21st.
So
That's
much
pretty cool.
cheer. Yeah, I
Good.
love it. Thank you so much for allowing us to host you and
Yes.
the OG
And hosting us.
Yes.
In a beautiful space.
Yeah, for hosting
Thank you
us
for
here. This
thinking
has
of me.
been
And
great.
this is like old times.
We got like
Just
the
like the whole
VIP.
time.
Yes.
Cheers.
Yay.
All right, that's it. So this happened. We're back.
So this happened. Thank you guys so much for everything. We'll see you around, and please come out for some of the events. You know you're gonna see us.
Yeah, you'll run into us, I'm sure. And lovely Stacy here. Yeah. All right. Bye.